is so hard keeping faith in God when it feels like He's not answering your prayers. Let's have a moment with God. At times, it could feel like God is ignoring us. He's ignoring our prayers. He's not answering anything that we've been asking Him. But that doesn't necessarily mean that He's ignoring us. Maybe it's just the things that you're asking for right now, He isn't ready to give that to you just yet. He's maybe just saying, okay, wait, or maybe He's trying to teach you a lesson first before He give you those things, or help you to understand things, or to help you like value the things that you already have. God, He does things on His timing, not ours. And so when we're constantly going to Him and we feel like we're ready for this, we're ready for that, He knows that we are not ready spiritually, mentally, and physically. And what He is trying to do is prepare us for those things. Let's take Genesis 21, 1 through 2, for example. It says, now the Lord was gracious to Sarah as He had said, and the Lord did for Sarah what He had promised. Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age, at the very time God had promised him. They had been praying for a son for a long time, for years, and it felt like God wasn't hearing them. It felt like God was ignoring them. But God knew what He had promised them, and He knew He was going to keep His promise. But to them, it felt like God was overlooking them, like He was doing for everybody else, but not them. We can take from this story to keep trust in God, keep knowing that God is going to deliver on His promise when it feels like He's not, when it feels like we're faithless and we can't trust Him because right now He's not answering us. Maybe He is working behind the scenes and you don't know it. Maybe you're asking for a new job, but He's trying to save you from that job that you want to go to because you don't know the things that's happening at that job. Maybe you need a new car and you're just going to go buy something from a bad dealer, but God is trying to tell you that right now is not the time and that you need to be wise and listen to Him. Some things don't happen when we want it to happen or when we expect it to happen. It happens on God's timing, and we have to know to trust Him through it all. It may look like He's ignoring us, but we have to know that God will never leave us, nor will He forsake us. So when it feels like God isn't answering us or He isn't talking to us, or I've been asking for this and I haven't gotten it, it's been years. Remember, Abraham and Sarah was asking for a son, and they didn't get it until they were at an old age. It took them years, but they never lost faith. That one thing that they didn't lose was trust in the Lord, because they knew who He was and they knew He was going to deliver on His promises. So today, if you're feeling like God isn't answering your prayers, or He isn't talking to you, or you've been asking for this one thing, know that maybe it is not time for you to get that one thing that you want. And He is probably doing something that you can't see or feel. So you have to trust in Him. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Know that God is who He say He is, and He is going to deliver on His promises. I love you guys. Bye.